Yo, 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 what's good, YouTube fam? What's good, podcast fam? It's your boy, Joe Fit Johnson, back at it again to bring out some fire content. So if you're new to this channel, this is where we come to talk about fitness. This is where we come to talk about health, talk about, that shmoney, financial literacy, crypto, all things around growth, all right? So this is basically where the real ones come to hang out. You feel me? So if you're a real one, definitely hit that subscribe, definitely hit that like, stick around, come rock with your boy, because it's nothing but good vibes over here, all right? So just to go straight into things, what we're going to be talking about today is how to become more attractive. You feel me? Like, you want to become more attractive, right? You don't want to have to settle for something that you don't really want. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to attract the baddest, what you really want, your dream spouse. And not only your dream spouse, but be able to look in the mirror and, have that confidence that you want. You know what I'm saying? Be able to be like, I'm that dude, I'm that girl. You know what I'm saying? Whatever dude or girl watching this. But also want to be able to attract that spouse. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to have, Yeah. So I have 8 tips for everybody. 8 tips to become more attractive. All right. Tip number 1. Let me get my little notebook. All right. So tip number 1. So first we're going to start off with physical. All right. So how to become more attractive in the physical. So tip number 1, of course, fitness. Work the fuck out, bro. Work out. You got to get your body right. And I don't think there's anything that transforms a person like fitness. Literally, like on TikTok and Instagram and just transformations in general. People become completely different people, from being a little overweight or a lot overweight to being fucking muscular. Like, nothing transforms a person like fitness. And this is mentally and physically. So fucking work out. It doesn't matter what you feel like. It doesn't matter. None of that crap matters, bro. Work out. Develop the habit. It's a lifestyle. It's not a 30-day plan. It's not a 60-day. It is lifestyle, right? The goal is to be able to sustain the lifestyle that you're living, continue working out to your 60, 70, 80, inspire people around you and so forth. So work out, right? This is going to help if you have a, fat face or, if you're not confident. One, it's going to build more confidence for the fact that you were able to take yourself from point A to point B, right? You're able to transform. You're able to be more disciplined. You're able to see fruits of your labor. So that's going to also give you more confidence going into business, going into relationships, going into different things, because of the fact that you've proven to yourself that you can stick to something that's hard and see the fruits of your labor. You start to see how the compound effect really pays off in terms of putting those daily deposits into working out and then getting results. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in a week. It doesn't happen in 2 weeks. But slowly but surely, make sure you take photos and videos so you can document your process. But slowly but surely, you start to shape shift, right? Your face slims down, jawbone is coming out, muscles are defining, you're feeling more confident, you're feeling more energized, right? Your vibration is literally different, all right? So work out, transform, and this goes into number 2. So tip number 2 is going to be nutrition, all right? And nutrition is very important because you can work out and still not really be getting the results that you want, right? And this is what happens to a lot of people. 1, because they don't really have a nutritional plan. 2, they don't really have a relationship with nutrition where it's intentional, right? Intention is everything, y'all. Intention is everything. So you want to have intention behind the things that you're putting into your body so that you can get the results that you want. Not only that, but what we eat has a direct correlation with our skin, right? Our gut to brain axis. So if you're eating a whole bunch of processed foods, processed sugars, inflammatory foods, and you're wondering why you have acne, you wonder why you have these pimples, you're wondering why your skin's, not glowing, you're wondering, why you have low energy, why you're depressed, you're more than likely on a sad diet, right? That standard American diet. Therefore, you need to put more high vibrating real whole foods into your body, because your skin, your external, is a reflection of your internal, right? So if your internal is sick, if it's, it has to, has to come out somewhere, right? So a lot of time it comes out in your skin. So if nutrition is key, right? So, because like I said, nutrition has a direct correlation with your skin, with your vibe, right? Your energy, literally your vibration, literally your aura has to do with what you're putting into your body. Food is more than just fuel. Food is more than just, oh, I want to eat some Cane's chicken. That sounds good. Like, no, that's not what food is. Although that's what we've been programmed. Food is literally fuel for this vessel, and fuel is also spirit, right? It's also how we are, in touch with, our ancestors, in touch with God, in touch with the universe, right? Eat the things that the earth provides for us, and that's how you raise your vibration. So nutrition, and that's how you get fucking gains. Like, if you literally eat real foods and work out, that's literally what I mean, make sure you're eating enough protein. Make sure you're getting your fruits, your vegetables, your whole grains, your brown rice, your quinoa, your things like that, real foods, and train. You're gonna get results. You're gonna get results, and that's just it. So you have to change your relationship with food and be like, yo, am I a fucking Honda Civic that I'm gonna put 87 gas in, or am I a fucking twin turbo Ferrari or G wagon that we're gonna put the most quality, or Tesla, where we're gonna put nothing but high electrical foods and high quality gas into this vessel. So you have to change your self image in terms of who you are, right? Who you believe you are, all right? Tip number 3 for the physical is hygiene. All right, hygiene is key, y'all. Like, nobody wants no stanky muff. You feel me? Like, take care of your hygiene, girl. And I'm gonna be referring to girls and women in this episode because that's what I'm into and that's what I've dealt with. But if you're into men, if you're into women, if you're whatever you are, we accept you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just referring to women because I like women and that's what I date. So I know women don't want no stanky nigga. You feel me? I mean, if you going for a upper echelon nice woman takes care of herself, you have to reflect the same, right? If you want that person that you have to embody that first. So one, make sure that you shower. Of course, you're showering, right? Make sure that your hygiene's on point, though, right? Your deodorant, right? Make sure you got some cologne, right? Imagine you go up to hug a girl. She gonna remember that cologne. It feel good. Like, you smell good. That's what you want. You want to be like, you smell good. Yeah, I know. That's that. I ain't gonna drop no labels because y'all need to go ahead and, what I'm saying? You want me to drop, I fuck with the Paco Rabanne. I don't even know if that's how you say it for real. The Burberry is a classic. I'm not a huge cologne collector like I should be, but I rock with my foundations and I go with it. So that Paco Rabanne, that shit hits. The Burberry hits. There's a few that Tom Ford hits. I need to up my collection, honestly, but I've always worn cologne. You feel me? You want to smell good. You want to be like, oh, you smell good. Like, yeah, I know, baby. You feel me? So hygiene is key. And, taking care of your face, right? You want your face to be clear. You got to have that facial routine. You want your skin, your body. You don't want acne and stuff like that. Make sure you're eating right. Make sure that you're, taking care of your hygiene. 4th tip on the physical note is going to be style. You got to have some swag. And I know everybody ain't born with style and everybody ain't born with swag. So keep it simple, right? A couple of things you can do is create a mood board on Pinterest. Follow some fly guys like myself, at Joe Fit Johnson. Follow some, fashion influencers that you like their style. And even on TikTok, there's people that say like, oh, if you want to dress like this, go shop here. But I mean, just grab some nice little, invest in your image a little bit. Get you, a little Zara, a little H&M, a little, little fits, little slacks with some boots and a little button up, or just a regular little dope not famous t-shirt with, some nice oversized joggers with some clean kicks. Depending on what your style is, but just have you a nice style, right? Don't be out here being dusty, not groomed. Like, come on. But once you get fit and once you start taking care of yourself, you're going to start wanting to carry yourself different anyway. So back to step 1, work the fuck out, get fucking jacked. All right. Cool. Now on the mental side, so that was 4. So now we got 3 on the mental, 1 on the spiritual. So first on the mental side, so AKA 5. I confused y'all, but yeah. For the mental side, tip number 5 is going to be focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, focus on yourself. Focus on educating yourself. Focus on financial literacy. Focus on self-development, self-awareness, bettering yourself, right? Women love a man who, one, can teach them something, right? You're not just having low-level conversations, but you can, you can pour into them and they're like, oh, you can teach them something, right? And they can tell that you're intellectual, that you read, that you listen to podcasts, that you're about yourself. You're not thirsty. Don't be out here thirsty, bro. I'm going to say that. Don't be out here thirsty, bro. Like, know your worth, know your value, but you're not going to have worth or value if you're not pouring into yourself and developing yourself, right? So yeah, focus on yourself. And I promise you, they're going to come. You feel me? So you focus on yourself, they're going to come. You know what they say, you get the bag, they gonna come. Anyway, so get the bag. Cool. Number 2, or AKA 6. So tip number 6 is gonna be a good listener, right? People love to talk about themselves. Women love to talk about themselves, and being able to listen, pick up what they're putting down, and then being able to ask questions that are stimulating, right? Especially if you want, a high level spouse or just, be able to not just have low level interactions. Definitely being able to ask good questions, being able to be a good listener, eye contact, that goes a long way. And being able to, pick up on things that they put down and then reciprocate that, right? And show that you were listening. Bar. Real game. Okay. Tip number 7, be intellectual, be studious, be a self-educator, right? Women love a man who can handle, you know what I'm saying? Who can handle their own, but not only handle their own, but be able to provide, right? And you can only provide if you're an educated, intellectual man, right? If you want, a woman that's submissive or a spouse that's submissive and, can trust in you, you need to show and be able to be someone who can handle business, right? And be able to educate themselves, educate them, like I said, on tip number 5. So, be about your knowledge, be about your intellect, and you're going to be attractive, right? So yeah. All right. So last tip, and this is more on the spiritual side, but be a God-fearing man. Be in tune with spirituality in some way, shape, or form. I'm not saying that you have to believe in a specific religion, but I believe that women love a man who is God-fearing and has a relationship with someone or something, a higher power, right? You must worship and you must have gratitude and you must be able to give thanks to higher power, right? So yeah, women love a God-fearing man, and I think that's very important. If you're atheist, that's on you. But yeah, definitely be spiritual, practice your meditation, and be willing to learn, you know what I'm saying? Be willing to learn about your own spirit, be able to learn about, spirituality in general, because we don't know anything and there's so much to learn. But all the answers are within, is what I believe, through DNA, literally our ancestors' DNA, we're literally our ancestors. But being able to tap into that spirit, and I feel like I tap into spirit most, during meditation, right? And that's why people practice fasting. But I'm very spiritual, and I have some ideologies that I take from each religion. But yeah, that's my tips. Those are my 8 tips on how to become more attractive. I hope that this helped. If y'all rock with this content, rock with your boy. Hit me a subscribe, drop a comment, drop a like. I really hope that this helps, man. I hope that this is different than any of the other videos y'all may have seen out there. But yeah, take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Work out, eat right, take care of your hygiene, focus on yourself, build yourself, because the only way you can attract that dream partner is by becoming that dream person yourself, becoming what you want externally, internally first. And that's the bar. So definitely check out the podcast as well. No stagnation, the podcast. You feel me? Hit the subscribe, hit the like. Much love. Whole lot of gang. We out.